What are we doing today, Jake?
Well, today, my man, I am taking you to touch some 7-year-old history. We're going to the Family Fun Center where I set the historic statewide Miss Pac-Man record. And you know what? I'm even going to put a couple coins in the slot and fiddle with the joystick, and maybe if you're lucky, you can get some footage of me beating myself. So, let's go. Tarantino, let's go. Time for some ghosts and gobbling. Let's go. Do you need me to discuss anything in particular or address anything for your film?
Just be yourself, Jake.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I just got to apologize in advance. When I'm on the way to the arcade, I'm very quiet and just kind of focus on what I have to do when I get there. So, you know, I'm pretty much going to be a Quaker. So unless I see the light, I'm going to be pretty quiet in the whole ride over there. So, you know, no one wants to watch these self-proclaimed cougars drop their 16-year-old brats at SAT practice and then go home to a dining room set they didn't even pay for and clip Rite Aid coupons. And that's why no one would ever watch The Real Housewives of Long Island. It just wouldn't work.
Birthday sex, birthday sex. Birthday sex.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to get a card from my mom. Birthday's coming up. Who is this? Is this Jaime Foxx? Yeah, it is Jaime Foxx. But the reason why I didn't know at first, because he sounds like he's in Tron. Jaime Foxx is what's wrong with America. You know, you need the help of a machine. John Henry is spinning in his fictional grave right now. And don't worry, Jamie, don't worry. John Connor got your RSVP node to the resistance. You know, and it just burns me a little bit because what if I took a couple boards off in Pac-Man? You know, what if I let the joystick do all the work? It wouldn't fly. It absolutely wouldn't fly. Pinky and Inky and Clyde, they would be all over my ass in a heartbeat. You know, I lose all credit, and I lose all May's cred as well. I didn't see a performance. I didn't see an embodiment. I saw a 2-hour imitation of Ray Charles. That's all I saw. You know, I saw him swagger jack a dead man, a dead legend, and they gave him an Oscar for it. It's ridiculous. You know, I hope that the Academy's prepared to, you know, hand out a golden statue to Frank Caliendo for stellar work in Boom, the fucking John Madden story. Yeah, and he's taking roles away now from other deserving actors. You know, he's taking roles away. You know, I want to see, you know, where the hell's Tyson Beckford been? I think, you know what? I think Bill Bellamy would have made an awesome soloist. That's what I feel. And instead, you know, Jaime Foxx is getting roles and he's not where he should be, which is probably hosting the fucking BET roast of Shaquille O'Neal telling terrible Kazam jokes. You know, Shaq and I were driving down Rodeo Drive the other day. He saw a fat ass hit the brakes and said, Kazam! I'm just glad he didn't rub one out. Kazam! Who's in the building? Who we got in the building tonight? Who came out to see Shaq? Oh, Little John. Little John's in the building. Hey, Little John, what you have for dinner? Did you go with the fish or the mesquite chicken? Gotcha, Little John. Ooh, I'm roasting now. It's getting hot in here. Speaking of which, Nelly in the building. Nelly came to see Shaq. Nelly, you haven't dropped an album in a while. Well, you've been working on that children's book? Buddy Poops? Gotcha. Who else in the building? Who else came to see? Sir Charles Barkley. Sir Charles. Chuck came to see Shaq. What's up, Chuck? You know, I wasn't in your 5, but I guess you have to be a food group or a parole officer to be in your 5. No, but seriously, Chuck's great. No one in the history of the world has enjoyed retirement more than Charles Barkley. You know, Charles gotten so big and accumulated so much gambling debt, all the pit bosses in Vegas call him the notorious VIG. No, I kid Charles. I kid Charles. He and I have a lot in common. I was in Any Given Sunday, and Charles would eat Any Given Sunday. Gotcha. No, but seriously. And then he had to go after he did his shitty routine. He had to go about and introduce comics no one's ever heard of. Like, ladies and gentlemen, over the last 2 decades, our next performer has proven that seismic does matter. Give it up for Earthquake, y'all! Our next roaster tonight is so big and so talented he got to be named twice. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce!
If you have such disdain for Jaime Foxx, why is he downloaded on your iPod?
I was drunk.